with Ahmadu Bello University Zaria for the award of a degree in mass communication, the college has now received official approval from the National Board for Technical Education (NBTE) to commence National Diploma (ND) programs in mass communication and multimedia. Additional programs are also in progress. Admission requirements: a minimum of 5 O-level credit passes in relevant subjects. For National Diploma ND programs, minimum JAMB admissible score of 100. For degree programs, recommended JAMB score of 180 and above. This is a great opportunity to become part of the college's growing legacy in media and broadcast education. For more information, visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or call these following numbers: 0803-838-4343, 0806-980-9897. Announcer Management.
Hotels abound everywhere, but when you're looking for a cozy, comfortable, luxury, and environment that will take you to the zenith of your expectations, A&T Residential Hotels is the place. The rooms are designed to be your home away from home. We have services, both bar, room, and kitchen are all 24 hours. We have an Olympic-sized swimming pool and our gym to keep your body fit. Our staff are excellent as they welcome you with royalty. Come shake your body as our nightclub opens every Friday with Asu Barbecue. Asuya joints available all day. We have a whole capacity of about 1,500 for your occasions. Welcome to A&T Presidential Hotels, Kilometer 5, Ilesha, Owo Expressway, Akure, Ondo State. Telephone 081-4633-5949 and also 1222-6282. A&T Presidential Hotels, comfort and class redefined.
Major currency unit is the Naira, while the minor unit is the Kobo. They are both in notes and coins. The Naira is more than just a medium of exchange. It bears the images of our heroes. So,
the prestigious NTA Television College, widely recognized for its professionalism and excellence in media training, has achieved another significant milestone. In addition to its existing affiliation with Ahmadu Bello University Zaria for the award of a degree in mass communication, the college has now received official approval from the National Board for Technical Education (NBTE) to commence National Diploma (ND) programs in mass communication and multimedia. Additional programs are also in progress. Admission requirements: a minimum of 5 O-level credit passes in relevant subjects. For National Diploma ND programs, minimum JAMB admissible score of 100. For degree programs, recommended JAMB score of 180 and above. This is a great opportunity to become part of the college's growing legacy in media and broadcast education. For more information, visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or call these following numbers: 0803-838-4343, 0806-980-9897. Announcer Management.
On the news tonight, Independent National Electoral Commission strategizes for success in forthcoming Ondo South by-election. Plus, Association of Private Practicing Surveyors of Nigeria, Ondo State Branch, commissions new secretariat complex. A very good evening to you, and you are welcome on the news tonight. Many thanks for joining us. Now the news. Efforts to ensure a peaceful, transparent, and credible Ondo South Senatorial by-election are gaining momentum as stakeholders converge to review preparations and strengthen collaboration ahead of the June 20 poll. The engagement, organized by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), took place in Okitipupa, headquarters of Okitipupa local government area of the state. Olubukola Aduwo reports.
The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) brought together stakeholders from across the Ondo South Senatorial District for an interactive session aimed at sensitizing the public and providing updates on preparations for the by-election scheduled for June 20, 2026. The resident electoral commissioner in Ondo State, Nta Akure, assured participants that INEC would conduct the election as scheduled. He highlighted the Commission's preparedness, outlined logistical arrangements, and reaffirmed INEC's commitment to delivering a free, fair, and credible poll.
INEC is ready for this election come 20th of June. And we also appeal that in all fronts they should avoid vote buying. The various, terrains that have been identified, the security agencies are going to work on them. And we also told them that there is need for us to warn our wards, our children, against acts of thuggery, vandalism, and electoral corruption.
Traditional rulers commended INEC for engaging stakeholders ahead of the election, urging politicians and voters to remain peaceful and law-abiding throughout the process.
For us as royal fathers, we are going to join all our subjects to make sure that the election was conducted freely and peacefully. There won't be any problem by God's grace.
Go to the polling unit, express your franchise, vote for whom you like, and live safely for your home.
Other stakeholders commended the initiative and pledged their support towards a successful by-election.
So everyone is expected to be calm and be at peace and avoid vote buying, avoid everything capable of bringing disunity on the election day.
For assured us of free, fair election, including the security agencies.
We, Iyaloja, we are in support of our government. And whatever INEC told us to do today, we are going to download the message to the grassroots level.
Representatives of political parties, security agencies, market associations, transport unions, the Christian Association of Nigeria, Muslim leaders and traditional rulers from across the district attended the meeting. In Akure, Olubukola Aduwo, NTA News.
Now the House of Representatives has called for strict compliance with constitutional provisions regulating political participation by public servants, insisting that public servants seeking elective offices must first resign their appointment. Ignatius Ukwo reports.
The last plenary of the week took off with political issues, specifically on the recently concluded party primaries. Members identified moves to undermine the Electoral Act provisions on public servants and political participation. A motion called for investigation against a reported case of a public servant who is alleged to have violated that provision.
A dangerous precedent that promotes rascality in public service and National Assembly agencies in particular will be established if urgent action is not taken to address the anomalies.
The motion is referred to the Committee on Legislative Library Research and Documentation for further legislative action.
The House cautioned government organizations against rejecting national core members. 6 members defected from the National Assembly. Ignatius Ukwo, NTA News.
The Organization for Women in Science for the Developing World, Federal University of Technology Akure Futa Branch, has celebrated its 15th anniversary with a renewed commitment to promoting excellence, innovation and leadership among women in science and technology. The event brought together major stakeholders who gathered in Akure to reflect on the branch's achievements over the years and chart a course for greater impact in science, technology, engineering and mathematics education. Abiola Ariyo reports.
The guest speaker and Vice Chancellor of the University of Fortune, Igbotako Professor Ayo Olajuigbe, who was represented, x-rays the anniversary theme, Scientific Excellence and Relevance, from Vision to Venture.
We must therefore realize that empowering women scientists transcends the boundaries of gender inclusion.
The coordinator of the Organization for Women in Science for the Developing World, OWSD Futa Branch, highlighted the organization's achievements in mentoring young female scientists, promoting research collaborations, and creating opportunities for women to excel in scientific careers. She noted that over the past 15 years, the branch has empowered numerous women through capacity building programs, workshops, conferences, and community outreach initiatives.
So far, so good. We've been publicizing science in secondary schools and among women. We develop ourselves, we showcase ourselves, our researches.
The Vice Chancellor of the Federal University of Technology, Akure Futa, Professor Adenike Oladiji, represented at the event, described women as unique, citing their biological makeup, cultural responsibilities, societal obligations, and the challenges they face.
The theme of the anniversary, scientific excellence and relevance, from future to future, is inspiring and timely. We are looking at excellence and relevance.
The anniversary celebration featured the presentation of awards to individuals who have made significant contributions to the growth of the association and the advancement of women in science.
It's a way of appreciating someone who has served, this institution and who has served also in the world of science and technology.
I feel excited because it is a recognition of what we know to do best.
The Organization for Women in Science for the Developing World, OWSD, is an international network dedicated to supporting women scientists across developing countries through research opportunities, leadership development, training, and professional networking programs. In Akure, Abiola Ariyo, Nta News.
And a new secretariat complex of the Association of Private Practicing Surveyors of Nigeria Ondo State Branch, a subgroup of the Nigerian Institution of Surveyors, has been commissioned in Akure. Ayomide Olowoyo reports that a vehicle was alongside commissioned to strengthen the association's administrative and professional framework.
In the name of Father and Son and Holy Spirit. Amen.
The new secretariat complex of the Association of Private Practicing Surveyors of Nigeria Ondo State Branch was erected on the premises of the Nigerian Institution of Surveyors Secretariat in Akure, where the commissioning was done alongside the official vehicle unveiling. The national chairman of the association, Kalio Semikperiye, who was represented by the immediate past national chairman, commended the association for accountability and transparency in delivering the project, describing it as a landmark achievement that strengthened the association.
It's a plus for the association, and at the same time, when people come in here, it gives the association a good kind of public relations.
Chairman, Association of Private Practicing Surveyors of Nigeria Ondo State Branch, Elijah Ogbeye, said the initiative came into fruition as a result of the absence of a functional administrative office, noting it is the first of its kind towards enhancing collaboration and impact.
I am taking it to a better level from where I met it, better than where I met it, and you can see the result.
Stakeholders and the members of the association described the project as a boost to unity, development and efficiency within the association, saying the secretariat and the vehicle will ease operations.
It was a unanimous effort from the floor of the Association of Private Practicing Surveyors Ondo State Branch, that took us to where we are today. They were so cooperative, they were so supportive.
It has all that it takes as a person committed to development to be able to work for advancement of any environment where he is.
The Association of Private Practicing Surveyors of Nigeria, APPSN, Ondo State Branch, was established as a subgroup of the Nigerian Institution of Surveyors to cater specifically for the welfare, standard, and business interests of private surveyors in the state. In Akure, Ayomide Olowoyo, Nta News.
You are still watching the news at 7. We will go on a break. It returns shortly. Many thanks for rejoining us. You can also watch the news on these social media handles: Facebook at Nta Akure, YouTube at Nta Akure. The National Electricity Regulatory Commission has approved special compensation for Band A customers arising from grid generation constraints. This is in recognition of the significant generation shortfalls experienced across the Nigerian electricity supply industry between February and March 2026, which affected the ability of distribution companies to meet the committed service levels for some Band A customers. NEC attributes the shortfalls to inadequate gas supply and vandalism of critical gas and transmission infrastructure factors, which the Commission admits are beyond the direct operational control of the DISCOs. Under the compensation scheme, prepaid customers will receive token credit, while postpaid customers will receive compensation through bill adjustments. The Commission says it will continue to monitor implementation and verify compliance by distribution companies to ensure all eligible customers receive the compensation in due time. Nigeria's capital importation surges 84% to $10.37 billion, according to a recent report from the National Bureau of Statistics. For this and more on business, let's join Ifemi Suleiman.
African Development Bank says Africa can unlock more than $469 billion in additional annual revenue without raising statutory tax rates. The African Development Bank said the additional revenue would be mobilized without increasing tax rates, stressing that stronger domestic resource mobilization remained the most sustainable source of development financing for the continent. In another news, Nigeria attracted $10.37 billion in capital importation in the first quarter of 2026, representing an 83.83% increase from the $5.64 billion recorded in the corresponding period of 2025. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, the latest capital importation report released by the Bureau also showed that capital inflows rose by 60.97% from $6.44 billion recorded in the fourth quarter of 2025, reflecting renewed foreign investor interest in the country's financial market. And that is all on business news in Nta Akure. Oluwanifemi Suleiman, NTA News.
And that's the news tonight. We thank you for watching. Good evening.